I love this. I love talking golf with the gorgeous golf guru. Guys, Reid, Fowler, Geoff, Ulrich, it kind of feels like a Wednesday edition of the slate here. Like the boys are together. We're talking about dudes who can roll a good meatball. I was FaceTiming with Reid yesterday. I said, Reid, this week, the Zurich Classic. Zurich or Zurich?
I like Zurich. I like Zurich a lot more. It seems more down to earth.
Well,
I'm a professional here. This is basically my last name. It's Zurich.
Okay.
Like Ulrich. It's not Zurich.
No, hold on.
Don't tell him what to do. And 3,
it's like 2, 1. It's like the southern twang, So
no,
it's down Louisiana.
It is Zurich, but I love you, so you can say whatever you want, man.
All right, guys, it's the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
You're spoiling him. You're raising a spoiled child right now. Anyways, okay.
Well, Reid, seriously, we were FaceTiming yesterday. I said, dude, this event is unique. It's these 2-man teams. So what do people need to know when they're building out DFS lineups for this week? Because the scoring is a little different, right?
Yeah, so it's on rounds 1 and 3, and Geoff, if I screw this up, please correct me. It's rounds 1 and 3 are going to be 4-ball or best ball, as you take the best score. And rounds 2 and 4 are going to be alternate shot. Where we see the low scores is in rounds 1 and 3 when it's 4-ball. These guys just absolutely go after these pins, right? That's what you usually see in your member guest if you're playing in tournaments with your friends or charity tournaments. You usually see that. You usually see a scramble where you go up to the ball and you all hit it from there. But essentially what this is for these guys is exactly that. In terms of the format for the golf. Now, for DFS standpoint, you can only roster one player on each team, right? So if you roster Billy Horschel, for instance, you can't roster Sam Burns, but both players will get the same score. So if Billy makes a birdie and he's the one that gets the birdie for the team, Sam Burns, even though he made quadruple bogey, potentially, he gets those same points. So you can't roster the same player on each team. But there is some game theory in that in terms of how the guys are priced. But that's basically the rundown. And the points are the same, right? How every DFS contest is.
All right. So then, Ulrich, are you looking for teams who maybe have strong past results here, know the course well? What numbers are you looking at when you're building out a lineup?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have strokes gained data, and Reid did nail it, like he said. I mean, it's best ball on the first 2 days, and then it's alternate shot on the second and fourth day. So the tougher scoring generally with the alternate shot. But in terms of what you're looking for in golfers, we don't have strokes gained data. So I think course history actually factors in quite a bit more this week. And you look at the results, and it does suggest that course history should be something we should be looking at more. Billy Horschel, multiple top tens at the team event. He's won both the team event and the singles event. Bubba Watson, multiple top tens in the team event. He's also a former winner here. The guys who've had success in the team event have typically been players who've played this venue a lot. And it's not just that it's like a PGA course, that you're familiar with the course. You're familiar with the surroundings too. This is kind of more of a party atmosphere event. It's always been like that. It's a little bit hotter down here. So I give extra weight to course history this week because we don't have the strokes gained data. So that sucks just in terms of course history. But also, I think when you're playing with a teammate who's got the experience, it's really going to help your team potentially have success.
All right. So with that said, who do you want to go at with the big chunky salaries, Geoff? Like someone in that 10K range?
Yeah, I think the safest play this week is Sam Burns and Billy Horschel. I mean, this is a really, really good combo. I mean, I know Billy Horschel's your guy, but this has been typically where he's excelled. I mean, he's a 2-time winner here. He's done it with different teammates too, right? Like he just missed out on the playoff last year with Sam Burns. He had won previously with Scott Piercy. Sam Burns is a much better player than Scott Piercy. Sorry, Scott Piercy, but it's true. So Burns is a really, really good young player. I love him for this format too, because Sam Burns can absolutely come in and just hit every 8-footer for the entire week and just win Billy Horschel another title if he wants. And you just look at the top teams too. Hovland, Morikawa, Cantlay, Schauffele. I don't mind Cantlay, Schauffele as well. They're projecting out as the top play for me, but typically these super teams have just been disappointments at this event. And I'd rather go with a team with better chemistry like Burns and Horschel, who again, were well in the mix last year.
And that's former LSU Tiger, Sam Burns.
Oh,
hey.
Billy Horschel knows how to pick teammates at this event.
Yeah. You know
So
what?
does Ryan Palmer.
SEC friends, because Horschel being a Florida Gator. Reid, it sounds like Geoff has the perfect pick. But what do you like in this?
Yeah,
range?
I like it too. I'm not going to spend too much time on this team, but look, you want to go if course history is a thing, right? Then Mark Leishman and Cameron Smith should also be in consideration. But like I'm with Geoff. I really like this team in Burns and Horschel, and Horschel has won other team events as well, like the QBE Shootout, which is only like 10 teams. He's also won, or he's done well in that event. So you got to go with Billy Horschel, and like he's like the perfect teammate. He's always positive, always upbeat. He's even when he's in competition.
He'll yell at the crowds for you too. So if someone says something, you don't have to worry about it because Billy Ho's on it. He's going to yell at the fans.
And Sam Burns can drive it 320 yards, what Billy Horschel can't do, and Billy Horschel can take 45 minutes to hit a shot, and Sam Burns will take 3 to make the putt. So it's great.
All right, then take me to the 9K range, Reid. What's great there?
Yeah, I think Sergio Garcia and Tommy Fleetwood is a nice little. I don't necessarily say pivot because there's only 40 teams, right? Or excuse me, 80. What is it? 80. I don't even know what it is. 80 teams.
80 teams,
top
160 guys.
Cut.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's one team. Look, a lot of people are going Scotty Scheffler and Ryan Palmer, right? That's going to be the chalky play. Everybody loves the Chilean team and Joaquin Niemann and Mito Pereira because they were paired last week together and they're just best buds. Taylor Gooch, Max Homer getting some love. And we're kind of forgetting about that Fleetwood Garcia team, and Fleetwood's been playing a lot better. And so Sergio is always a guy that you can depend on. And look at the experience both these guys have in team events like the Ryder Cup. So give me Garcia and Fleetwood.
What do you want in the 9K range, Ulrich?
So done with these European golfers. So Fleetwood, Fitzgerald, all these guys, all they do is let me down. Shane Lowry lets us down. I'm done. We're going to the deep south pairing. Bubba Watson, Harold Varner III. Give me some American steel this week. We got the course experience with Bubba. Dude, Bubba almost won this event with JB Holmes. JB Holmes. Could you imagine a worse teammate than JB Holmes sitting out there like 20 minutes per shot? Bubba's a great teammate at this event too. He's got great course history. He's won this event, multiple top 10s with different partners. HV3 is playing the best golf of his life. I love this pairing, man. I think they're going to win. That's my favorite bet on the board, under plus 3,000. So give me HV3 and Bubba Watson. I think these two come through. HV3 looking for his first win. He's going to be pumped this week. Bubba's a great teammate, man.
Yeah, he's great, but he hasn't made a cut in 4 events and 4 times here. This is the first time these two are paired together.
I mean, dude, he could only manage a T8 with Scotty Scheffler last time around. Oh, God,
that was 2021 Scotty Scheffler though. That was like
that's
true. Like playing with you, like.
Whoa. Okay, pal. All right, now we're going to bullying. I see. 8K range, Geoff. We have 2 minutes left. We have 2 minutes left in the show. Go ahead. 8K range, Geoff.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, the 8K range is there's nothing I like as much. I almost just want to skip this whole range and go down to the 7K range, but
then do it. We're tight on time if you want. Go ahead.
Well, okay. Let's go down to the 7K range and let's go with the pairing of Kevin Kisner and Scott Brown. I mean, again, like I think that you just need to get on this. I know Scott Brown hasn't done anything of late, but these are the teams that gel. You need a pairing that gels. We know these two guys have played together a ton. I expect that 7,600, you're going to be pretty happy with the results at the end of the week if you roster these two.
Reid, you can talk about whoever you want.
Yeah, I'm going rapid fire a la Geoff Ulrich. 8K range. Give me Seamus Power and Graham McDowell. I think that's another super team. Seamus,
that's his guy.
Seamus rules. Look, I thought Geoff was going to talk about his boy Joel Dahmen. Talk about disappointment last week. Joel Dahmen double bogey on 18 and get outside the top 10. You clown. But that's a decent team. And this is going to be my favorite.
I love that team. Steven Yager can light it up. Man.
Yeah, and look, Joe Dahmen, he's playing really good golf, and he could probably come back in this event and not care about the last. That's kind of sort of his disposition. My favorite in the below 7K, Brandon Wu and Patrick Rogers, one of 2 Stanford Cardinal team. Let's go, Geoff. Let's go. Look, Brandon Wu quietly in March has a pretty decent March, right? Top 3, I believe. I think it was the Puerto Rico Open. And then a couple of top 33s, and he's been hitting it well with his irons. And Patrick Rogers, we know he can putt. So if those two things gel, and Patrick Rogers had a decent fall series, if those two things can gel, you're getting them at $6,900 and like plus 25,000.